Hi guys, this is Julia and today I am casing Debbie Hughes by Lime Doodle Designs. Casing means copy and steal everything, and it means that I'm going to take this card by Debbie Hughes and I'm going to create my own version of it. Debbie has generously allowed me to share this image here with you so you know what I'm actually doing. I saw this card a while ago, it was actually a few years ago, and I was totally inspired and I finally got around to do a case of this. I'm going to be using these German sentiments, the Chit Chat die cuts by Lawn Fawn, and the 4mm clear droplets by Pretty Pink Posh. Now I started out by just coloring a scrap piece of paper with my red Copic marker here, and that is because I want to have I want to die cut a heart, but I need a specific red color, and you will see why in a moment. So I'm just coloring this and then I'm die cutting it with my heart. It's pretty easy. Then I already die cut my speech bubbles from heavy white cardstock, and I'm using the German sentiments to stamp them on the speech bubbles. I have actual translations of the German sentiments on my blog. I don't remember how I translated this, I'm sorry. But basically it's for birthdays. It says happy birthday and all the best to you and cheerio and everything that's positive about a birthday. And I actually made this card for a friend of mine who is German and who asked me for some cards that she can give out to her friends or colleagues. So that's why I made some German ones. Now it took me a while to arrange everything the way I wanted it to go, and I just put some foam tape behind this, but I haven't peeled off the backer sheets yet. So that's why I can just rearrange stuff to make sure that everything fits and is laid out correctly on my card. Because actually the work before I got to this part was quite heavy. Like, it took me forever to find the correct speech bubbles, matching sentiments and everything. You are actually seeing the easy part where I'm putting everything together. And I love the fonts and the stamps, and it's just so wonderful. Here's the foam tape that I mentioned. Now I'm peeling off the backer tape, and I'm just adhering the speech bubbles exactly where they're supposed to go. In between this step, I actually accidentally knocked the card over and had to start again laying everything out. So if this happens to you, it happens to everybody. It's not just you. Now here's my little heart. I also put a little foam square behind the heart. And you could leave it as is, but of course you know me, I have to add other stuff to it. And now we get to the part why I needed that special red color for my heart. Here are the clear droplets by Pretty Pink Posh, and here's the red one. The red one is the same as the clear ones, but I colored it. And I feel like if you have like clear rhinestones, clear gems, or clear droplets, it's very easy to color them into the exact color that you need. And the trick is simply to use Copic markers, or permanent markers for that matter. The good thing with Copics is, like I put this little post-it note underneath so I wouldn't mess up my work surface, and then you just color whatever you need to color in the color that you need to color it. Well, that was an awesome sentence, wasn't it? Anyhow. So if you needed it blue, you could color it blue or red or whatever. You just want to make sure, if you want this color to show up nicely, to have an intense color, not too light of a color. And then I'm simply using my Glossy Accents to squeeze out a drop of glue and adhere the droplets. They stick perfectly to paper. And with Glossy Accents, I never have to worry that they will fall off. You have to give it like a minute or so to dry before you shake the card. But I absolutely love how I was able to get the theme of the red worked more into this card. And of course, I then couldn't help myself. I had to add some Glossy Accents to the heart as well, simply to make it just as shiny as the droplets. And thanks to this nozzle tip, to the fine tip applicator, which I will link to in the video description below, the one that I'm using, it was very easy. I'm using the one with the blue nib, and that is one that works very well with the Glossy Accents. Yes, I know, dots. You know me, I just have to use dots, and I used them to connect these droplets throughout the card. And this is my Stardust gel pen, which just adds a really nice touch of shimmer. So this is the card that I was casing, just for comparison. This is the card by Debbie Hughes. And this is my interpretation of it. As you can see, I of course picked up the theme of the speech bubbles. I only had one size heart, so that's why I tried to add the red droplets to get more red worked into the card as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you again soon. Bye bye!